class sitting?
He's up like in the second row from the front.
Is this the last time they're doing it at Graham?
Their graduation?
Well, Pierce County.
Allie Fair. Matt Wimber. Now the ultimate would be to continue teaching there so that I can come back here in 6 years or whatever it is until these kids graduate high school and see where they're at that point in time, and see how they've followed their rules. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. So I'd like to thank y'all and congratulate y'all. It's something worthwhile. It's something to be proud of. Don't let anyone tell you it isn't. So people all over the world. The last presentation we have is going to be for the outstanding dare student. And how we pick this person is we try to choose a person that stands out as kind of a role model for the DARE program, excels in what the DARE program teaches, in school and out of school, in school and on the playground. Those students that display the traits of a good DARE student or a DARE role model. So it's not always the person who's popular, not always the person who's most directed in areas. I'd like each of the teachers to step up and away student the medal for being the outstanding DARE student in the class. From Ms. Trotter's class, we have Leah Long. And for Mrs. Henry's class, we have Craig Malone. I have my mentor here, Deputy Ray, and I mean that literally. Deputy Ray has been teaching DARE now for 8 years. He's graduated over 10,000 students in the Pierce County area, and he now teaches people to instruct DARE, such as myself. I went to Reggie's class here just a year ago. The training that you receive as DARE instructor has got to be the most intense training that I have ever experienced in my life. And that includes going through the United States Military Academy at West Point when I graduated from high school, as well as becoming a school teacher myself. I taught school prior to becoming a police officer. So I've had a lot of training, but it doesn't even touch what these people have done. These people take jobs. And I've been on the street for 13 years at that point, and they break them down to nothing. They get rid of all those walls that have been built up over the years to survive in the street, and they bring back some of the compassion, some of the sympathy that you lose as a street officer, and they put it back into you. So these guys do a fantastic job, and Reggie excels in what he does, and that's why he's where he's at. Pierce County is a great asset. Reggie's going to sing a song here. I want to talk a bit about how this program has affected him as well. But I want you to listen to what he has to sing there. and just reflect on what you've seen here today, because, like I say, I've affected a whole lot more people here than I could affect in probably 13 years of service on the street.
Thank you very much. We weren't that tough on Deputy Lane. You know, it's been 9 years. You said 8. It's been 9, and I know it's been 9 years of teaching DARE because my son was 1 year old when I started teaching DARE. And guess what I get to do tonight? I get to go to his DARE graduation. So my son is graduating from DARE tonight, and that's going to be a proud moment for me. Thank you very much. My son is 10, and he's everything to me. And I have graduated 10,000 kids. You know, last Christmas, I have kids all over the world, as a matter of fact. I taught in Clover Park School District, which has the military bases there, so my kids literally are all around the world. Last year, not this Christmas, last Christmas, I had over 700 Christmas cards. The first DARE graduate I ever had, she is now in college. So I started her in 5th grade, and she's now in college. And so we worked through a lot of DARE students. It's a terrific program. The DARE bumper sticker you received in your bag there, that's the #1 bumper sticker in the entire world. The DARE bumper sticker is the #1 bumper sticker in the entire world. And like I said, I've taught people that teach all over the world, officers in the military, and in the Air Force and Army that teach all over the world. So I really feel that I have DARE students all over the world. I'm on the internet now because I have taught DARE the longest, and I've graduated more DARE students than anyone who's ever taught the program. And I'll tell you what, it's a labor of love. And you remember this: choose a job you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. And for the last 9 years, I haven't worked one day. I'll be graduating. I've done over 150. You know, these numbers, they really hit home. When I hear me say these numbers, I've had 158 graduations. I've personally, plus I've gone and talked and sang at other graduations. I know the time is growing short, and you folks have done yourselves proud, because 17 weeks of DARE is an education. It really is. I'm a science education. You know, you think police officers, you know, are just these men and women come up, but there's an educated man, and I know many of my brother and sister who are in the police profession are educated people. And I know in the study, the average officer who's worked 2 years on the street has equivalency for master's intelligence, management, and self-esteem. The #1 reason young people start abusing drugs is because they don't feel good about themselves. In the discussion, there is nothing else. You talk about peer, you can let your peers talk to you and feel good about yourself. So understand, I'm going to sing this song, and you've heard it before. For the first time, some of you listen to words. I had the privilege of singing the song for 46,000 people in Northern Superdome at a national DARE convention, and it's our anthem. I sing this at every single graduation. Okay, here we go. I usually bring a band, but you know, due to price constraints. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Just give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my need. A love only place to be. So I learned to depend on you. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed,
Irish